What is up, everybody? It's a Wednesday. Yeah. I don't know what that was. I'm just trying. You know what? I'm trying to get some energy here because my daughter, she's amazing, but she is not feeling the sleep at night. She's not like it. She sleeps all day. She's nocturnal. She's a bat. She's a bat woman. She's the new Batgirl.
This reminds me of the cats. They're like sleep when I get home, and then when you want to go sleep, they're like
Out. No.
meow, meow.
Yeah.
Meow.
I don't know if she doesn't like the darkness, which would make sense because her dad hates the dark, right? I don't know if we have this device called the snoo. I don't know if that thing's friggin' working. I'll tell you what's not working is that nothing is working. And I feel bad for my wife because she's the one that has to keep waking up. Because here's the thing. I sleep like a rock, okay? Like, I mean, I'm out. And I've woken up I wake up a few times in the middle of the night. I hold a bottle and I kind of fall asleep with the baby in my lap while I'm like holding the bottle. But Amanda's up. She's got a pump. She's got a breastfeed. We got bottles. We got everything going on all at once. And I'll tell you what's not going on is her falling back to sleep. And I've been trying to record all of her noises for the game, baby or animal. Mm-hmm. And she makes these noises at night, and I don't know if she's got like a deviated septum right now or she just doesn't like it. But like I'll tell you, the only way she likes to sleep is if I'm cuddling her or holding her. And maybe that's the reason we should put her in like some kind of... But she doesn't like to be swaddled. This is all parent stuff. I apologize. Welcome everybody to the Good People Association. I'm Josh Macuga here every single day, 9 a.m. Pacific. We're doing the Positivity Report. That's the show. This is what the show is every single day. Today on the show, we got my good buddy, Tug Coker, coming in. You guys might know him from his show, Now We're Talking. He was also on multiple episodes of The Office. I'm rattling through his IMDb profile here. You know, Hannah Montana, Community, Csi Miami, Friends with Benefits, Raising Hope. I mean, the guy's got credits for days. He's also a dad of 2 with a 3rd on the way very soon. And a good buddy of mine. We golf together often. I miss golfing with friends. I'm not blaming my daughter for that. I'm not. But it's her fault.
I'll blame her.
You can blame her. Go right ahead. We've got a fully packed show here today. Also, the Hot Crock Pot coming your way today. We're going to do some root beer pulled pork.
What?
Root beer pulled pork.
What?
Okay. I needed a simple recipe. We were rushed this week. Obviously, it's going to just continue to be rushed. We're usually a 4-man operation, but this week we're a 3. And so we needed a simple recipe, and this is literally 3 total ingredients.
I feel like this originated in like Texas or Mississippi or something, where they're like,
put root beer in it.
Yeah, put root beer in it.
Come on.
I don't know. It's an
Listen, I cut up a pig, I threw a bunch of root beer in it, and threw it in a pot.
It's like one of those things that sounds gross, but it's probably delicious.
Probably amazing. I'm going to get some Hawaiian rolls, put some barbecue sauce on it. Bing, bang, boom. Some root beer pork. Root beer pulled pork. We're also, let's see, what do we got? We got the GPA.fun. That's our website. Join the Bucket Club. All you guys sending in your founders buckets, join the Bucket Club. But you can also go to merch.thegpa.fun and you can buy some buckets for you and your family. You can't get into the drink ups, all the specialty content that we're doing. But you can, you can still drink with us whenever you want. You can just send us pictures and we'll do it. And tonight, the Good People Live, I'll be on it with Ken. We're going to play this putting game did we play it last week?
Yes.
And people liked it.
They beat it last week and It was a hit.
So I'm going to bring a wedge as well because we're going to do maybe some chip onto there as well, like some bump and runs.
I was pitching some ideas to Ken that we need like a big printer so we can print out like a PGA stand of crowds and put it on the wall. So
ooh, I like that.
It looks like there's people
a lot.
Watching.
Yes, I'm a big fan of that. That wall needs some action. And you guys can Streamlab. You can super chat. Kaika's got the Streamlabs open. The Hawaiian Hunk Aloha Friday, Prince of the Islands. So Good People Live today. I don't know if Eric Bass is chiming in, but I do know that next week or the week after that, he's in LA for a few weeks. They're writing the new albums and recording, and I guess we're gonna hang out. He's gonna come into studio. Maybe Brent comes into studio. Maybe the rest of the band comes into studio. Maybe we do like a full round robin Joshberty with them. They all come on Good People Live. They've been vaccinated. I'm working on getting the vaccination, so thank you all. Mike Rod also says Dr. Pepper is also good to use. So Dr. Pepper pork, you know what we can do?
We have Dr. Pepper here.
We do have Dr. Pepper here. We can do 1 week. This week we'll do root beer. Next week we'll do Dr. Pepper and see which we like. Dr. Pork and root pork. Pork buddies.
Dr. Pepper all
pork
the way.
beer. Yeah. So thank you all for tuning in. Really appreciate you guys all being here. Hit that like button.
Man,
do us a favor. What do you got?
Everything just seems like it's going up. Like literally everything is going up right now.
Oh God, you and your stupid GameStop stock. Anybody else buying GameStop? I mean, GPACharity has been talking about this Dogecoin, his GameStop. I'm over here buying renewable energy stocks because I feel like they'll go up forever. He's over here being like, listen, it's an antiquated business model, but everybody on Robinhood and Reddit and subreddits are like, let's buy GameStop to keep it alive. Meanwhile, the mall around it is slowly just falling apart. The mall situation, unfortunately, was killed by the pandemic. Even those mall walkers, the old people walking around the mall, they can't do that. What?
I
see your face.
I have a popular. I can't say.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't even say it. Yeah. So we're here every single day, 9 a.m. Pacific. A lot to get to today, especially my buddy Tug Coker coming in to hang with us. Okay. Some people have been telling me about. Scott Mance told us about it a few weeks ago on the show about this movie Nomadland. Have we talked? Did you guys talk about how was Good People, Good Movies last night? I'm sorry, I didn't miss it.
We just talked about monster movies.
Oh, you did?
Not like really scary stuff, but like
okay.
Godzilla and stuff.
Yeah, see, I don't really have, because I still watch The Walking Dead. I don't have a problem with monsters because they're fake, right? Like monsters don't exist. But at least not yet.
We were talking about that, like Jason is kind of considered a monster. So I think when it gets into that territory, that's where you back out Jason and Pennywise.
Jason's a human. He's a man.
Okay, Pennywise is a monster, kind of.
Pennywise is a freaky clown and also a person. He was a person, and I saw the movie. I know the plot.
He's not a person.
He is a person. He comes every 27 years to wreak havoc on a little town.
He's an interdimensional being.
He's not an interdimensional being.
Or a monster.
No, he's not. Like, I'm not scared of Godzilla, right? I'm not scared of Kong. They're just like big old things that aren't ever going to happen. And then I watched this movie, Love and Monsters. Have you heard about this? Have you seen this?
You were telling me about this yesterday.
It's awesome. This movie's fantastic. It's one of the best movies I've seen in a long time. It's great. It's so simple. It's so good. It has the girl whose talent was totally wasted in that awful Iron Fist show on Netflix. The Iron Fist, Marvel story. Marvel
I didn't even watch
series.
that because I heard it was.
Listen, I'm going to find the good. She was the good in it. She was the best part of Iron Fist. And that, but because you had leading up to it, you had Daredevil, which was absolutely perfect. Then you had Luke Cage, which was fantastic. You had Punisher, which maybe is the best Marvel TV series of all time, better than WandaVision in my opinion. At least the first half of it is. And then you had
Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones was good, very different but good. And Kristen Ritter is fantastic. And then you had Iron Fist, which was literally a student film, like. And nothing against student films, because like maybe 1 out of 100 student films is like very, very good. But Iron Fist was an absolute tragedy to that whole series. And that's what really, I think, brought it down, because everybody was like, wait a second.
Was it an Iron Mist?
Oh, hit the button. Go ahead. Do it. Yes, do it. Come on. You got it. Yes. Nailed it. No, or you could just, I think that deserves a, come on. Exactly. You nailed it. Yep.
That one guy in that laugh. He always gets me.
Yes. Seinfeld was on last night as we were going to bed, and when I say going to bed, it literally now is just preparing for the worst. You know when you go to bed on a Sunday night, you get those Sunday sads. At least when you were in like college or high school, because you had to go back to school, or you have to like go. If you like hate your job on Monday, the Sunday sads kick in, or the Sunday scaries, whatever you want to call them. With a baby, it kicks in because it's like, all right, well, it's 9 o'clock. She's asleep, but she's going to wake up soon. And we're not going to get much sleep tonight. It's a battle of attrition. You're digging your trench between you and your baby, and you are fighting a fight between sleep and noise, because she makes these adorable sounds, but they keep you up at night. And then you're trying to be the best parent possible and be loving, but you just want to go to sleep! Just like, ah! But you can't. You can't do that, Ikaika. You don't want to.
Do you play music for her or anything?
No,
or ocean sounds?
We've tried the white noise. We're not really sure if that's working. I'll tell you what, the white noise, who that's hurting is mom and dad. Like when she starts sleeping in her own bedroom, we'll throw the white noise on all day. I mean, hell, I'll throw on Ambrosia's Greatest Hits. By the way, Journey Greatest Hits was a Final Jeopardy tune on last Friday.
Oh.
And I didn't get to talk about it because I didn't, but Journey was an answer on Final Jeopardy. Yeah. So, what else? So it's just a battle of attrition, and Tug and I are going to talk about it because Tug's got a couple of kids, and he's here right now. He's going to join me. Listen, I had a whole intro set up for Tug Coker. I did, but I'm just gonna say this. I didn't know. Writers Guild of America original short form new media nominee for Now We're Talking in 2017, shared with Tommy Dewey. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Tug Coker.
What's going on?
What's up, dude?
Just here having some root beer. You're ready to start my day.
Little did you know you could make root beer pulled pork out of it, bud.
Absolutely. I'm just checking my game stock.
Yeah.
Made a couple more thousand since I've been sitting here.
Listen, you got a third kid coming on the way. You got to start investing in GameStop now, Tug, so you can sell.
I need to build that rattle fund.
So I appreciate, because the last time we did something like this, you were on your phone, it wasn't working. Then we had to get you somewhere special, and you're like, hold on, I'll figure it out. And there you are. Are you in Esther's right now?
I'm at Esther's Wine Shop. It's a wine store that my wife basically runs, and I'm nice enough to be married to her.
Yes.
And so, yes, you're right, though. I wasn't going to take any chances today, Josh.
Yeah.
I borrowed my wife's computer because I'm a Luddite. I'm using an iOS system that is from like 2010.
Yeah.
And so I said, I wasn't going to miss out on this. Not today. Not for you as the new dad. I got to give you some advice.
Please. I liked your tweet here. Your dad advice, mostly not to take. I appreciate that, Tug. Because I at this point, you know what the funny part is everybody reaches out and they say the same thing. I know you're getting a lot of advice right now, but let me give you a piece of advice, okay? And I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to listen to you in a very nice way. Not you particular, but like a lot of people that I know are giving me dad advice where I'm like, I don't think you are a great dad.
Well, listen, here's my latest don't do this. So I have, for those out there listening, I have a 4-year-old,
yes,
a 2-year-old, and I have another one on the way next month. I'll have 3 boys.
Whew.
And what I learned last week is my 2-year-old still takes 1 nap a day. And that nap, as you know, so precious.
Yes.
We need it. If I don't get it, my day is wrecked.
Yes.
So just for fun, I gave the 4-year-old a little bit of apple juice, and I also gave it to the 2-year-old. And that was like a sugar rush. It just blew the nap up. So be smart about what you're putting into your kid's system before the nap time. That's my newest rule. I'm learning as you are.
Yeah, it's an adventure, man. I mean, yesterday was 2 weeks. I feel like my wife, she is very, she puts lists together. She's very conscientious. She knows what's happening. So we have a pediatrician appointment today, and she's like, listen, I've got things I'm going to ask this doctor. And I'm like, I want to ask the doctor, how soon do we think we can like get this kid up and running here? Like, come on, let's go. I mean, we're 2 weeks in. She's not even walking yet. What the hell's going on here, Tug?
Yesterday, I learned that a baby zebra starts walking around the first hour of his life. So what are we doing?
Here's the thing, Tug. We are told that we are the top of the food chain, right?
Correct.
That is absolutely false.
Nope. It's zebras. Zebras at the top, then maybe elephants, and then us.
Listen,
everyone knows this.
We get these kids, and they are screwed until they're like 15. Okay.
Well, so in all seriousness, how is it going? Now, obviously, I follow you on all your social media channels.
Thank you.
I see a lot of sleeping.
Yes.
From you.
Well,
a lot of sleeping on the job. So it's overall been good, I'm assuming.
Well, in the daytime, she sleeps like an angel. I mean, it's, she takes a bottle, then she passes out for a bit. As soon as the nights go on, it's like time to party. She is up, awake. She is running the place. We've been trying to do anything and everything. We've got do you know what a snoo is, Tug? Have you seen this?
No, I'm not aware.
Okay, so thank God we didn't pay for this thing. It was one of those like hand-me-downs. Like it was a gift from a friend who's like, hey, I've got 2. We might have a third, but you guys, this was our savior. You can use it because it's basically like NASA developed a bassinet. Okay. And they actually put it on the Mars rover just in case we needed kids up there early. So it plays it calms, it's on an app and it moves around and it's sort of like you're like, come on, baby, let's do the twist. And it like moves the baby around. It has different speeds, all this kind of stuff. My kid hates it. She absolutely hates this thing. So last night we were like, well, maybe she wants to be in the snoo. Maybe we just haven't given her enough chance to be in the snoo. She flipped out. She hates this snoo more than I hate the Baltimore Ravens, and that is a lot, Tug. And it is, and my wife is like, she's looking at me because I sleep again very soundly. So I'm just like, hey, you okay? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, and I'm back out. And I know that she was up all night last night going from boob to bottle, from bottle to boob, to pump to boob to bottle. It's like the Harlem Globetrotter weave. And Tug, I have nothing to add. I am literally a busboy in this situation. I'm just taking things away from the table.
You do learn very quickly how worthless the dads are in this situation.
Yeah.
We didn't have a snoo. But we just put a bassinet on a Roomba, and that's what we did. It just rolled around, cleaned the house, and kept the kid quiet. That's what we did.
It's pretty genius, man. It's pretty genius.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I got some news for you.
Talk to me.
I'm moving.
Really?
Yeah.
Finally out of Santa Monica.
I know. I wanted to stay in Santa Monica. For those of you listening, I've been a Santa Monica resident. I'm originally from Virginia.
Yeah.
And I lived in my apartment in Santa Monica longer than I lived in the house that I grew up in Virginia. So I'm very nostalgic. Like, I don't want to leave. But it's a 2-bedroom place. We're moving to a little more space in Culver City.
Ooh.
So we're staying, relatively west side
I was going to say
to Esther's.
Okay.
But my wife couldn't be happier to move, and I'm just sort of sitting there like, kind of like this place.
I know.
I like the carpet. I like the way it's worn in.
Yep.
Only I know how well it's worn in. I know that spot. I dropped my raisins there. So, yeah.
You figure, but here's the thing. You've got 3 kids. So 3 kids in a 2-bedroom is very tough. And there's a lot of people out there that are like, how do people do it in Los Angeles or in major cities where they're like, oh, you're having a family in an apartment? Yeah, people do it here all of the time. And I have, Tug, same thing. I've been in my place now for 12 years, 11 years, because Los Angeles is the kind of place where you find a place, you stay there forever. If you like it and the price is right, you stay there forever. And my wife wants out of there ASAP. And I'm like, but babe,
my wife should talk. Yeah, I know.
But babe, look at I don't have to move anything. Because here's the thing. Moving is the absolute worst. It is the worst. Moving anything. I don't care if it's moving a table from one room to another. Now I'm going to have to pack a truck. I'm going to have to hire some people. I'm going to have to do the friend ask, because I've been the friend that has moved a bunch of people because I myself have not moved in forever for that exact reason, Tugger.
100%. All my friends are basically like, listen, when you pass 35, don't ask me to do anything.
No, we're done.
No more moving, no more of that. So, yeah. And my wife's like, I'm 8 months pregnant. I'm not moving a thing.
No.
So it's going to be me and my 4-year-old and my 2-year-old. Time to put them to work.
How do you keep getting tricked into having more kids, Tug? I mean, your wife, very attractive, a lovely woman. We've yet to meet, but I've seen pictures, and she seems amazing. And if she puts up with you, she's got to be something special.
100%.
So how do you keep getting tricked into having kids?
I think I tricked myself. I mean, I have 2 sisters.
Okay.
And, I think I wanted to have that sort of same number, and I was cool with that number. Yeah. And also I have 2 boys, so if there was a girl that would come into my life, I wouldn't have been disappointed. I loved, growing up with my 2 sisters. God did not intend for me to have a daughter in my life, unless
it's a
is
trick.
My wife listening?
Yeah.
Is my wife listening?
Trick.
Number 4. Is number 4 out there? I don't know.
You would go for 4. You would go for 4.
She won't go for 4.
Oh
She's
my
always
God.
said, no. No.
How much do you hate the cliche of you're about to start playing zone coverage? As a sportsman, how much do you hate that cliche?
I did appreciate you sending that to me the other day, and that made the 100th person to send it to me. So you get a free pizza.
Yes, thank you. I was hoping for a bottle of wine, but I'll take pizza. I'll get you
some wine. You deserve some wine.
Sure,
I got some for you. Yeah, well, so I guess my point is, my life right now is so crazy. I told you the other day, I'm trying to get as much golf in as possible because I move in 2.5 weeks.
Oh,
kid number 3 comes 2.5 weeks after that. And I have a good friend who has 3 kids, and he says having 3 kids is being in a perpetual state of a concussion. So that's what That's what I'm expecting. I'm just supposed to just kind of be like, zoning out at one point at dinner, and they're like,
Yeah.
it's like in a movie, right? When, like there's just all this screaming and yelling, and you're just kind of like looking as far away
Yep.
as you possibly can. That's my life.
This guy looks. It's the moment in the airport when you see like the mom and the dad and the 3 kids, and Amanda leans over to me. He's like, we can't do that. You and I, we don't have that in us. Yeah. Like my brother said it so perfectly the one time is, he has 4. Right. And so his son, my nephew Luke, who's amazing, was like, Dad, why didn't we get invited over to so-and-so's house? My brother's like, Luke, we're a lot. And when 6 total people come to the party, that's too many. We aren't exactly the inviting crowd anymore.
Correct.
So you have to realize that people are like, oh, why did I get to that party? Oh yeah, because I have 4 children. Yeah.
Well, that's another thing I forget is that the past year I haven't traveled.
Yeah.
And you forget like how hard it is to travel with a family. It's sort of like, this is kind of easy. We'll just be in the house together or go outside. I've forgotten what it's like to push 2 kids around in an airport, screaming, crying, everyone looking at you. Now I'm about to add a 3rd.
Well, I was going to say, you can forget about the 2 because 3 is coming in hot there, Tugger.
The Joe Bluth, I've made I'm paraphrasing, right? Like I've made a terrible mistake.
I made a terrible mistake. Yes.
Yeah, whatever he said, that's me.
That's me. Man, great Arrested Development thrown in there. What are you working on these days? Now, for those of you guys that don't know, Tug, very, very successful actor, writer, producer. Did Now We're Talking. You guys may have seen like the first season on Go 90, and then now it's on CW Seed. We still don't know anything about a season 3, correct, Tugger?
Waiting to see about season 3, but yeah, if you obviously a lot of great partners involved. LeBron James and Maverick Carter's company, Uninterrupted, Spring Hill, are involved in the project as producers.
It's amazing.
Got a lot of great actor cameos and broadcaster cameos that if you like sports or like a commentary, a satire on media and sports media, I think you should check out the show. I appreciate the nod to the Writers Guild nomination.
Yeah, of course.
That was nice to add a little validity to the show. So check that out. And I'm working on a couple projects right now that I'm really excited about. A couple different things that aren't fully fleshed out to be announced, but I'm pumped up about them. And hopefully in the next year we'll start to see them come to fruition. So
is the Josh Macuga story featuring Tug Coker? That's obviously project 1.
100%. And you actually like this. I know how much you like to watch golf.
Yeah.
And so do I.
Yes.
And I was sitting at home like maybe 2 weeks ago watching some golf. And I said, there's been Caddyshack.
Yeah.
There's been Tin Cup. Bagger Vance was, sort of not what I think everyone hoped it would be, but not solid.
Yeah.
But there hasn't been a golf movie that I think that has made it into the zeitgeist recently. And I had an idea for something.
Okay.
I'm not going to pitch it to you yet, but I'm going to pitch it to you offline. That could be project number 3 that I'm working on.
Boom.
I think it's time for another golf movie.
Agreed. A golf movie. I wrote a pilot a while ago. Like it's a golf comedy. It's like Modern Family meets Caddyshack kind of a thing that I would love to kind of send your way. But there is not enough golf content. And we've learned something in the pandemic, Tug, is that golfers that have been playing for a long time can no longer get tee times anywhere because golf has become the sport of the pandemic. Everybody is playing golf now. And I don't want to say like, hey, we should have been given a seniority card. Like I'd come in and be like, guys, I've been playing here since 2007. Like maybe I get a little priority. I don't want to do that because I want to grow the game. I want people to grow the game. But also, if you're wearing jeans on the course and you're playing in, 6.5 hours, let's talk. Let's discuss. Let's figure this out.
I agree with you, except I have a bunch of friends that I've tried for years to get into golf who've never done it, who are now doing it. Who are now playing with me, wearing jeans, but I want them involved in the game. So we got to suck it up. I will say this: one advantage that you and I have, and once your baby gets to about 4, 5, 6 months when she's sleep trained and everything, you might be getting up at the appropriate time to get those tee times.
Those early
That's
tees.
our advantage. We're up at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
We're signing up. We're getting our choice. It's our time. Dads are coming back.
It's Dad's time. Let's go.
Just get this. Just gift this, please. Dad time.
Oh man, yeah. Here's the thing too: is I watch so much golf that even Amanda has been like, "What days is golf on?" And I was like, "It's on every day if you want it to."
They're not on. I'm so sorry.
And then she'll say, like, there's golf again this weekend. I was like, there's literally golf every weekend, 52 weeks a year. there's golf on television. She's like, at least in football, I know that it ends. I was like, yeah, golf doesn't end, babe. But the other thing, though, Tugger, is that golf puts my wife to sleep. So it's like a nice nap time for her. Me and Rosie can stay, watch a little golf. So little
100%.
did, we're kind of set there. It's like little as my wife knows, she's just starting to love golf based solely on the fact that it can put her to sleep.
A little bit of a cheat code for you.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
Yeah. So
a little nap. Let's just turn on the TV.
Exactly. All right. You're going to have 3 boys. Do we have a name picked out for boy 3 yet?
I'm glad you asked. I haven't started thinking about it until about last week.
Okay.
I've been too busy. And when you have 3 of the same, gender,
Yes.
like you had a list. You already had like a list. Now I feel bad because now you're picking off names that you don't love as much.
Right.
We didn't choose you for the first 2, so now we're going to recycle our list of names for number 3. So I'm working hard to I went and did the top 1,000 names from like Social Security announced from like 2019, and I was like, man, I'm not loving a lot of these. I think Tug Jr. could be a strong choice here to end this.
Here's the best part is that you have 2 boys and then you name your third Tug Jr. It's like, wait, Dad, you didn't think we were like, well, your mom, you're literally going through draft picks. Like, okay, so we couldn't get Trevor Lawrence and we're not getting that wide receiver from Alabama. So I don't know. Do we go with the kid from Ohio State? I guess that's our only choice. Yeah.
We had a name that we really liked for number 2, and about 2 months before my second kid was born, my cousin had a kid and swooped in and took the name.
Boom.
So it's cutthroat out there.
It really is, man. If we had a boy, we were going to name it, and then my brother named his kid that, and we're like, well, good thing we're having a girl. No big deal. The naming game too, dude, is you don't realize how many people you hate that were named certain things until you start naming a kid.
Well, you do create a bias. I feel like I think you're exactly right. I think a lot back to high school, and I'm like, oh, I liked Jameson. He was a cool guy. Like I'm okay with that name. Or like, Brody, I didn't really care for.
Yeah,
so Brody is not a name I'm going to be using.
Yeah, no. You just start rattling off names, and Amanda's like, I think I like that name. I was like, nope. He smelled. Nope. She picked her nose. Yeah, exactly, dude. I've got a Rolodex of names I do not like up in the brain. Okay, before we let you go, Tugger.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go through your IMDb credits. Okay.
Yeah, you listed some funny ones, and some ones I've forgotten. Actually, I've been on some shows that I don't remember.
Okay.
Some I do.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna name the show, and you're gonna tell me what your character's name was on that show. Your guest star role. We got some 1 episodes. We got some multiple episodes here. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna start with Law and Order Special Victims Unit, 2006.
This is a classic episode because there's a lot of great people on the episode I did. It was one of the very first things I ever did in TV. And I have a very famous line in it.
What's the famous line?
Okay, so they accused me. They accused my character, not me. Let's make this very clear.
Yeah.
They accused my character of being a possible rape suspect.
Uh-oh.
And I say something along the lines of, I think the line is, guys, this is simple. I didn't rape anyone. I don't need to. Yes.
Okay.
Very arrogant character.
Very Dick Wolf writing right there.
I want to say his name was Ted Wilmington.
Holy shit, you got it. Boom.
Yeah,
Ted Wilmington.
Thank you.
Okay. TV series In Men We Trust.
Oh my gosh. I have no idea. Other than I have no idea. But I do. All I can say is I think Aya Cash, who we know from the Boys.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the first things that she did as well. So we were in that together. I forget the name of that character.
Chuck. You were Chuck. Chuck.
I've been Chuck many times.
Yeah.
Look, if you're a guest star on a show, you're Chuck or Todd or Doug almost every time.
I was gonna say you've got some Dougs in here. Okay. How I Met Your Mother.
Bud.
Yeah, you were. Okay. Numbers with a 3 in the.
Ooh, I don't remember that one.
Ooh, we were looking for Carl Daniels. Yes. All right. We're coming in hot with CSI Miami. Yeah.
This is a great one. I don't remember the name, but what I remember about it was the CSI Miami version of The Hangover.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So it was like one of the people in the bachelor party got killed.
Ooh, nice.
And they suspected us, and I got to work with David Caruso.
Boom. We're looking for Jack Williams in the episode titled "Dude, Where's My Groom?"
You're better than that, Tug.
Okay. Community.
I played a lawyer. It was great because I got Drew Carey was in the episode with me,
Sure.
and Rob Corddry, and I forget the name of the character.
Oh, we were looking for Philip. Philip. You were a reptile wrangler in Hannah, Montana.
One of the most famous things because shout out to the Dirty Sports podcast. They love bringing this clip on.
Yeah.
Joe Prano, as you know.
Joe Prano, great dude.
And
yeah.
I remember being like, I don't know, should I do Hannah Montana? And Dave, it was the last season. It was like the finale.
Yeah.
And Larry David had just done it. I'm
no
like,
way.
Larry David's gonna do the show. I can do the show. And I not the most like animal, like I like dogs.
Sure.
Love dogs. I had a pug growing up.
Yeah.
But like
Pug,
snakes and lizards aren't necessarily my thing.
I don't think they should be.
They asked me to hold an iguana for the entire time, and I had small panic attacks during Hannah Montana. So that's my
the old reptile wrangler. Okay,
Sorry.
Retired at 35. You played a doctor. How about Mystery Girl? Mystery Girl.
Yes, it's a Hallmark movie.
Yeah, it is.
I forget the name of the character, but the humor about that is, they asked me to shoot. I played basketball in high school, and I went to basketball. I played in college on a team. I never played. I was on the team. I was just a scrub.
I mean, you guys can't tell via the video, but Tug is tall. Tug's a tall dude.
I'm 6'5", guys.
Tall dudes have all the luck.
Gals.
Yeah. I mean,
Let me just say this.
You can't hit a wedge to save your life, but you can ball.
All truth. All truth. But I'll say the funny part about that movie is there's a scene where we shoot baskets. And editing is allowed in movies.
It is.
Editing is allowed in movies, folks. But somehow someone must have not liked me because every scene of me shooting hoops, I brick every shot. What did I do to the producers on that show for them to show me just bonking layups?
I can see your high school basketball coach in his office surrounded by like sweaty mesh penny jerseys, you know what I mean? Going, that's Tug. That's the Tug I remember.
That's the Coker I remember.
Yeah, friggin' Coker. All right, we'll go two more. Rizzoli and Isles, 2013.
Yeah, I went to New York to do a Broadway show, 2012, and that was the first or second thing I did back. I think I did Ballers and then that.
Okay.
I forget the name, but it was great to work on that show. What was my character's name?
Jeff Miller. Your classic American Jeff Miller.
Yep.
Yeah.
My story about that is I had two directors on it because one person got sick, so they brought in another director. I've never done that before. Worked on two directors on one episode.
Damn.
That's
all right.
my nugget.
And finally, my wife's favorite show, Heart of Dixie, in the curling iron episode in 2015.
Well, it's also my mom's and my aunt. Shout out to my Aunt Susan.
Yeah.
It's her favorite show. I have no idea.
Ooh, we're looking for Mr. Langford.
And that's exactly right. It was a fun episode to shoot. I pulled on that big, nice, thick accent. It was
really did. And
fun.
And a shout out to Ken Knapsack on Ballers and recently on Mixedish. You played a man named Ken.
A lot of Kens out there. That was fun.
Ken.
Yeah, that was great to do on that right before the pandemic hit last year. So it's a great show. Everyone check out Mixedish, of course.
Tug, thanks for being here on the show, buddy. Good luck playing zone coverage. Classic cliche coming in hot again, buddy. I'm sure I'll see you sometime this summer. First round back, whatever you let me know. It might be me too at the same time. I mean, who knows? And I appreciate you being here, buddy.
I can't wait to see you. Congratulations to you on the show and your baby. And thanks for having me on. I look forward to seeing you soon.
Of course, buddy. We'll talk soon.
Right.
Tug Coker, everybody. The legend, a.k.a. reptile handler on Hannah, Montana. No, if you guys haven't watched Now We're Talking, it's on CW Seed. It's amazing. Some of you people may know Bonnie Somerville. She's also in the show. But Tug is great in the show, and the show is fantastic. If you like sports, even if you don't like sports, it's just a great comedy. It's really well done. Thanks for everybody being in the chat here. A small but mighty crowd on a Wednesday. I feel like just Wednesdays are tough for everybody. That's why we brought in the Hot Crock Pot. You know, right? GPACharity, Hawaiian hunk?
Yeah. We always need to eat. I kind of want to do a hot crock pot every day, but I know.
know.
We should. It's special occasion.
It really is. But I think when we do our next like big live stream event, we'll definitely have a crock pot going for sure. Maybe like one of those all day cooks. Like we need like a 10 or 11 hour cook. We start it, and then when we're drunk enough at the end, we enjoy some whatever's in the hot crock pot.
Yes.
We got Jen, Madeline, Heather's been hanging out in the chat. Is she just like kind of an insomniac now at work? Or
She like can't fall asleep until like noon.
Okay.
Sometimes now.
we got to bring Heather in. Should we do the Heather versus GPACharity next Friday in GPACharity? Can she do that, Heather?
I have to ask her, but
Because you have to play from there,
yeah.
okay? Which is that is in her, like that's a strength for her. Because you're distracted, you're working a show, but you're also trying to answer things.
I got this. I know you.
But the other thing about GPACharity, and I sent it in a text yesterday. Let me see what I said. Maybe I said it in an email. Hold on. Anyway, we bring in Heather. We'll put Heather at the desk with Ken, and you can be there, and I'll be here, right? And we'll Heather v. GPACharity in the battle for the hunk, which we call the episode the hunky battle. Heather versus the hunk. Burn. Boom. Now we got it. Heather versus the hunk. Heather, are you listening? My cousin lives in Gilbert. That's not what I was asking. Okay.
And my dad.
Oh, there's
Jack Daniel's pulled chicken is good.
Okay, so Ko Shively, a.k.a. the Hawaiian Hunk's dad, a.k.a. Dad Hunk, a.k.a. Aloha Thursday. Is that, or Aloha Saturday? What do we think? What day of the week is your dad?
I don't know. What day was he born on?
Aloha Sunday? Jack Daniel's pulled chicken is good, so I just put a whole bottle of Jack Daniels in there. I can look up a bottle. I can look up a, what?
She responded to you.
Oh, what'd she say? My cousin lives in Gilbert. Oh, I'm down. Ikaika is going down. So we're talking about an in-house rivalry. What? I can't call her Heather S, and I don't want to put her last name out there if she doesn't want to hear it. But what would Heather's nickname be? I got to come up with a nickname for Heather. If you're the Hawaiian hunk, is she like the mainland beauty?
Heather, can I say your last name? I'm sure you can because her Instagram is like it's in there.
Okay.
But
I need to meet Heather first, get a lay of the land as far as like who she is, what she's like, and then I can get her. Because like clearly you came in, you love Hawaii, Hawaiian hunk just fits you. Aloha Friday, Prince of the Islands, easy. I need to. I'm not just like Christian Harloff where I just rhyme something with your name, right? For the Schmodown purposes. I need something. I need a little, and I'm not calling Christian Harloff out or anything, but that's his go-to. He's like, Josh. Well, I was the wild man, so that was nothing. But it's like Kevin the Smasher Smets. It's easy. Smash it up. The Crusher Cushing, easy. Those are easy nicknames. I need something better for Heather.
Okay, she said, "Call me Schneids."
Nope, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. We need something else. Is her last name like Schneiderman?
Schneider.
Just Schneider. Okay, so there's a very famous dairy in Pittsburgh called Schneider's Dairy, and they make a great iced tea. Now, you wouldn't think a dairy would make a great iced tea, but they have good milk and ice cream and stuff like that. Schneider's of Hanover Pretzel. I think that might be Snyder, though. Now, the Schneider in German is, I believe, like butcher. So it could be the butcher. The hunk versus Heather. So you're the Hawaiian hunk. She's got to be something like mainland. Like, what do Hawaiians call main? Don't like make fun of us like mainlander or something like that?
Howley, but I don't want to.
Is that like a derogatory term? But it rhymes with Heather.
It's kind of derogatory, but not really. But I wouldn't call her Howley. She'd be
Okay.
like, no.
All
That's not my name.
right. We'll figure it out. Hit that like button. Thanks everybody for tuning in here. We got the Hot Crock Pot coming this afternoon on Twitch, twitch.tv/GoodPeopleGPA. Good People Live tonight, 4:00. I may be a little late, but I may have a surprise depending on what time we get out of the pediatrician appointment. I don't know. We'll see. Those are the first times I said on this program, depending on what time we get out of the pediatrician appointment. Things I never thought I'd say in my life. Put it on the table like I got. Not that I'm mad about it. I'm very excited. I love having a daughter. She brightens up my life every day. I hate leaving the house in the morning because she's so cute, but she does. If you like sleep, don't have kids. That should just be on the disclaimer box. I know everybody says it. I know it's totally cliche, but if you like sleep, everything else, fine. You kind of deal with it. You're just like you raise them right. You read to them. You teach them how to be good people. You're nice. You tell them to be nice to people. You do things with them. You make sure they feel loved. But really and truly, on the box, like when it says like batteries not included, it's like you get a kid. You're at the hospital. They're like, if you don't like sleep, if you like sleep, if you need sleep in your life, do not have a kid. Just don't have it. And it's fine. I'm living in it. I don't listen. You figure it out. Eventually, you'll probably get sleep again. I might be dead. Who knows? But you get it. Go.
Django's Got a Mango said the mainland maiden.
Oh, that is Django's Got a Mango coming in hot. That is very close to what I was thinking. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Cool. Mainland maiden. The mainland maiden. The mainland maven. Maybe. Oh man. I want to. Oh man. Let me see. We're thinking of it. We're thinking, Heather. We're thinking. But the rivalry is renewed next Friday. It has been confirmed. Heather versus the Hunk in Joshberty. This Friday, Joshberty, Matt Nost versus Joe Prano from the Dirty Sports Podcast. And Matt Nost, who you know from multiple different things, but also his game show, which I did on Monday. I did a rom-com version. Him and Andy Merriweather. It's called Settle the Score, and it's all music-based.
Mm-hmm.
And Janine and I are so good at rom-coms that half the time we just got it off the clue. Like, all right, here's your clue, and then we'll play the music. We knew it before the music played. Like easy clues, and or I just know enough about rom-coms to really rip it out. Okay, let's do. Okay, I know I said it yesterday, but last night I haven't enjoyed Jeopardy this much since Alex passed away. Katie Couric is an absolute treasure. If she wants to be the permanent host of Jeopardy, I would gladly say, Katie, it's yours, because I would watch Jeopardy. I watched Jeopardy the last 2 nights with the biggest effing smile on my face. You know what I love about Katie Couric is she's so surprised when somebody gets an answer right that it seems to be impossible. Like this, the guy last night, I believe his name was Lindsay. He didn't win, but he got one right, and Katie Couric was like, yes, that's correct. She was shocked. She was genuinely shocked. I am loving her on Jeopardy. Matt the Beerman comes in. Okay, where do I send the beer, Josh? And what is everyone's style preference? A little bit of everything. I like IPAs. Thanks for the super chat, Matt. You're the best. I will put our address in the chat. It's easy. I mean, don't send a mass murderer here to kill us, but if you want to send us beer, by all means. I like IPAs. Kaika, what do you like? You're a beer guy.
Anything. Just not like super like fruity or like bacon flavored stuff. Just like regular beer.
I like IPAs. I do like some of the fruity stuff, but not like I like that Raging Eagle Mango was pretty good. Yeah, I like a lot of the Sculpin stuff, like the grapefruit Sculpin. I like any of the flavored beer. I like the sour beers a lot too. I like those.
Those are interesting.
I'm not a big Pilsner guy. I like lagers. I like a good lager.
I just had a great idea. Next
do you
time
got?
we do the Raging Eagle, just have a sound effect of Rosie going.
Well, I'm working on that. I'm working
And
on our
I'll
sound
put some
effects.
echo into it.
Oh yeah. The Rosie Eagle scream.
Yeah.
She was doing it last night. I'll tell you that much. Okay, here we go. Are you ready for your dad joke of the day? Yesterday, somebody gave, now again in chat, if you're watching, give me a word and I'll make a dad joke out of it. Okay, yesterday the word was umbrella. The word was umbrella.
Okay.
Ikaika, did you hear about the Umbrella dynasty in the 6th century?
No.
Well, they were really protected from a reign of terror. Come on, Umbrella, reign of terror. Come on.
I didn't like
You
that.
do? Come on. It was either that or something about like, why didn't Prince ever carry an umbrella? Because you don't need protection from purple rain.
Nah.
Something like that. All right. I was going to do an Umbrella Academy joke, but that show really got weird after a while. It was weird to begin with. All right. Word of the day is Kvell. 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 Kvell?
Cavell.
It's not of Hebrew origin. Kvell. Kvell.
C or with a K?
Kvell.
Oh.
Kvell.
Cavell.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in today. Really appreciate all of
I
you.
would like to be like adventurous or brave.
No. Feel happy and proud. Kvell. All right, we're getting some words in the chat here. Mango. Django's got a mango, says mango. I got a pierogi in there. I got banana. You know what? Because Heather is the star of the day here in the chat, we're going to do banana.
Okay.
Banana is your dad joke for tomorrow.
Don't
Banana.
do a Minions joke or something.
Banana. Banana is your... I like bananas. Why? As minions, are they into bananas?
No, they say banana and like stuff like that.
Oh, okay. You know, I only watched the first one. Despicable Me.
I think I've seen.
But
the
I think
second
those
one,
minions are adorable. But apparently, I saw some crazy story about like what the minions were modeled after, and I did not like that story. Anyway, okay. Question of the day. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let me a disclaimer on this one for all you people out there. And you know, I should probably listen because I know a lot of people on Twitter may or may not watch this show every day, and that's fine. Would I like you to? Absolutely. Do I love seeing all of you in chat? Of course I do. Do I like seeing the numbers go up? Absolutely. Do I want everybody to be happy? I do. Okay. So the question of the day is mostly a joke, and if you want, I would say make puns. That's what I like. You can make dad jokes out of it. But the dad joke, the question of the day I asked yesterday, okay, shoot. Oh, there we go. Hold on. The question of the day I asked yesterday was, the Positivity Report wants to know, you see a bear in the woods and it talks. What famous person would you want to voice the bear? Okay? Now, all of your answers were wrong.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Thank you. I love all of you, and I don't want you to stop answering the questions. I got a bunch like Gilbert Gottfried's, Morgan Freeman, some Bear Grylls. Okay, fine. That's a decent pun. I'll give that one to you. Then some people ask me, is this based off the Cocaine Bear? Keanu Reeves. All of these answers are wrong. Okay? Somebody said, our buddy, John Mariano, said Alex Borstein. No, the correct answer would have been Alex Bearstein. Correct? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How about Bergen Freeman? Sure. I mean, that's a bad pun. It's not even that good. But at least it was a pun attempt, Ikaika. At least it was a pun attempt.
Yeah, you're telling me this. I came up with a list.
Okay. Did you now?
I came up with a list.
Okay.
So this is like Cards Against Humanity. You got to play towards the judge.
Yes.
So,
correct. This is Josh Pretty is playing to me.
Yeah. Puns,
Wordplay, puns, bad jokes.
First one.
Stupid answer. Go.
Barry White.
Barry White. Easy. Yeah. This is
Barry Manilow.
Barry Manilow.
Do you want some athletes?
Sure, I would love some athletes.
Yogi Berra.
Boom.
Daryl Strawberry.
Okay.
Rory McIlroy.
Rory McIlroy. Now you're playing to the heartstrings, Ikaika Shively, Hawaiian Hunk.
Do you want an actor?
Let's do it.
Drew Barrymore.
Oh, boom.
What color is it? Is it brown? Like James Brown? Is it black? Jack Black? White? Betty White? Or if you want a band, Bare Naked Ladies.
Oh, come on! This is why Ikaika Shively is the Hawaiian Hunk. He's the prince of the islands. He likes puns just as much as I do. He's quick on the pun take, and I love every second of that. Thank you all for answering the question of the day, but you all got it wrong, okay? And if I'm a teacher feature here on the Positivity Report, your answers are all incorrect. Did I need to go full Happy or Billy Madison on you? A simple no would have been okay? Sure, but I'm not. What do you got?
If they go to a theme park, then go to Knott's Berry Farm.
Boom! God! I mean, for crying out loud! I mean, Cher. You could have just said bear and put a picture of Cher.
There you go.
K.O. Shively chiming in. So punny. Sheila Toner said, you just made Josh so stinking happy. You did. All it takes is a lot of puns. God, I hope my daughter likes puns and stupid dad jokes. Boom, shakalaka. All right, let's do some videos that make me smile.
Turn this down so we don't blow our ears out.
Okay, all right. Cool. Okay. Now, this is my dream scenario. I want to do this so bad. Okay, inside of an old cooling tank, they drop you free fall from the sky, and you don't know where you're going to hit. And so now people are like, Josh, you scream at everything. You're scared of everything. Yes, but I do like jumping off things into water or free falling into things where I know I'm probably going to be safe. This looks like a dream scenario. Now, would I be screaming when I'm absolutely? Would you be able to hear my screams all the way to Cape Town? Abso-freaking-lutely. But if they're dropping me in there, like, here's the thing, you know, what'd be kind of funny is I would be the guy they drop me like, oh, he hit the springs. But I want to do this. I know there's a lot of people that are scared of heights and all this. I'm scared of scary stuff. I do keep having this recurring dream of falling off things, but I think everybody has that dream. But this looks like so much fun. Is that like a nuclear reactor they're dropping you in? What is a cooling tower? Isn't that a power plant thing?
Isn't that where Wolverine fought like fake Deadpool in the
Yeah,
Wolverine movie?
yeah, sort of something like that, right?
I don't know. It's like the actual thing that pulls you up there. That's kind of scary.
Yeah. That looks like so much fun. I want to do that.
Yeah, that
so
guy
bad.
looks like he's having a blast. He's
I
like,
know.
oh,
Oh god, oh god, oh god. And then you fall. I mean, look, you fall for a solid second.
And you know it's probably really loud because it echoes your scream.
Oh
too.
yeah. Yep. This is genius. This is the kind of stuff. I mean, how much do you think that costs? It's in Johannesburg. I would imagine it costs like $40. Maybe
know.
50. Maybe more. I don't know. Have you been bungee jumping before? I could watch this over and over. Let's go
I
to
don't
another
want to do
video.
bungee. I don't trust
Bungee jumping. I did not love. It's but here's the thing. I think I would like this. And you know the ones that you get at like the carnival when they pull you down, then just that thing is pretty fun too.
I like watching people pass out on that. Though.
That is real. Those videos
Okay.
are very funny. All right,
Next
let's do the next one. All right, watch this. As somebody who loves doing my daughter's little nails, like the little, oh, I mean, look at that. Is that the cutest thing you've ever seen? Look at it. Look, watch. You can just hear the, duh. So we have.
That baby looks stoned. It's like
Oh man. All right, let's do
two more.
All right, this one. Look, these kids. Yeah, these kids can't sit. They're trying so hard to sit up. They can't do it. I'm telling you what. I can even getting my daughters to like hold her face up is. I mean, you're only 2 weeks old. That's the thing. I was talking to Tug about. We were at the top of the food plane. These kids are probably 4 months old and they can't sit up. I mean, look at them. This is the cutest thing ever. Twins scare the crap out of me. They really do. Imagine having twins. I'm having trouble with one. Oh, my buddy had triplets. One of my best friends in the world from home in my wedding. They had a daughter and then they got pregnant again and it was triplets. I mean, they're adorable, but 4 kids under 2, like that. Like that. You got like that.
Nope.
All right, let's do one more. Those kids are adorable. I'm telling you, you start having kids, everything is cuter. Everything is cuter. All right. Oh, this is me. Oh, this is our TikTok. Oh, man. See, this is the kind of stuff I'm scared of. So go to our TikTok. It's at the Good People Association.
Keep walking that way.
You can join our TikTok. Why is the remote shaking? Holy shit, man. Sorry. I got a super chat that just came in. Oh, God.
Is this like a where
my
they
favorite.
melt bodies?
You'll find out where you are.
Oh, wait. It's a vent.
Just water.
What was that? What is that thing? Ah! I die? Oh, I gotta use the stick.
Hot.
All right.
Did you get scared rewatching that?
Yeah. I did. Guys, I've got issues. That's a thing. It's a thing. It's my bad on that one. It's totally
Hot
my bad.
Yeah, so go to the Good People Association on TikTok. We have 4 videos up right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try almost every day to post a new video. I
Yeah.
have 3 more in the chamber for the rest of the week.
Okay. We're gonna try and finish Little Nightmares on Friday if we can. I told Amanda I'm probably not coming home on Friday after Positivity Report. So we're gonna try and finish Little Nightmares. I'm sure I'll get more and more scared. That game is terrifying. Now that I have a little daughter, I'm like, I'll rip that boat apart with my bare hands. Those fat people trying to eat the kids. I know. Listen, I'm not trying to body shame anybody, but that's what the game is. It's like these fat, awful people that look like trolls trying to eat kids. Okay, I gotta call something out. Matt the Beard Man, who's amazing. Okay, helped us. We got to watch Poltergeist soon too. We promised the people we'd watch Poltergeist.
Probably wait till next
Mark's
week.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay, so Matt the Beard Man says he threw in a $5 super chat. Thank you, Matt. Really appreciate it. Josh, bourbon or rye? We are a distillery too. Friggin' stop the presses. Bam, beep, beep, all the noises. Okay, you're a distillery too. You know I have a problem with bourbon and rye. How do we, Matt the Beard Man, how do we get your distillery/brewery to be the official sponsor of the Good People Association so we're constantly drinking your products on all of the shows? How do we make that happen? Call me, email me, whatever it is. I will hit me up, direct message me on Instagram or Facebook. Not Facebook, I don't go on there anymore. Instagram or Twitter, whatever it is. Hit me up so we can start this contact because we need an official sponsor in here. And you're the best. You're a legend. Why not synergize everything and make yada, yada, yada. I'm running out of words. It's 9:56. This is where my battery is hit. All right. Thank you, Matt the Beard Man. I prefer bourbon, that's the question. I didn't even answer it, but I'll drink rye. I mean, literally, I'll drink anything. I don't discriminate when it comes to alcohols, especially now. But I will say this, GPACharity, the one of the most it's like eye-opening things is like I used to just like get drunk with abandon. Now if I get drunk, I know that like the next day I still have to take care of my child and I have to spend the whole night making sure that my wife is okay. So I got to really pace myself unless I know that I don't have to take care of the baby that night or somebody's watching it or something like that. Yeah. Then here comes data.
I mean, didn't Eric said he was going to take us to Topgolf, and the closest Topgolf is in Vegas? Yeah. And that's at least 2 days right there.
Boom. I don't know if my wife's going to deal well with that, but we'll figure it out. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. Hot Crock Pot coming in hot very, very soon. Twitch.tv/GoodPeopleGPA. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Sinead DeFries will be here. I also have a very, very special guest joining us tomorrow morning on the Positivity Report. I haven't even told GPACharity about this one yet. Joining us virtually will be here as well, but Sinead DeFries will be in studio. Then Friday on the show, Mark Ellis will be back. We're trying to make Friday a regular thing with him because why not send you guys into the weekend with a little weather and a little Mark Ellis? And then Friday, Josh Brady, Joe Prano versus Matt Nost. And then next Friday, the battle, Hunk versus Heather in the battle for relationship dominance. I don't know. We're going to work on something. We'll figure it out. Shut up. You know what? I'm trying to write. This is the end of the show. Thank you guys all for joining the GPA.fun. Become a member of the Bucket Club. We're gonna do another drink up here pretty soon. We're just waiting on our founders classes to get here. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really appreciate every single one of you. As always, it's way easier to love than hate. Find the good. See you tomorrow.